Hurry to the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event before this great offer ends.
Finalist now.
Philly Auto Show is back.
Did you hear that?
Passion for all things automotive.
Yes.
Past, present, and future, all under one roof.
Oh.
Get your tickets now at PhillyAutoShow.com.
Here's what's coming up tonight on 6ABC starting at 8. Sponsored by your local McDonald's. Pick either McDouble or McChicken to go with your small drink, fries, and a 4-piece McNuggets, all for $5.
From the Alex Trebek stage at Sony Picture Studios, this is Jeopardy! Second Chance. Let's meet our second group of Second Chance contestants. A chemistry professor from Edmond, Oklahoma, Mike Ferguson. A ceramic artist from Denver, Colorado, Caitlin Tarr. And an ER doctor from San Francisco, California, Scott Chang. And now, here is the host of
Come on. Come on.
Welcome back to Jeopardy! Yesterday, we kicked off our second chance competition with a strong matchup, 3 great players, but in the end, it was Texas's Will Yancey who clinched the victory and headed to the finals. Today, on this New Year's Eve, we offer a hearty welcome. That's like the best kind of welcome to Scott, Caitlin, and Mike. Welcome back to the Alex Trebek stage. Good luck to all 3 of you. Let's take a look at what categories.
Not now. He doesn't want to play now.
First up, the city's
Ooh.
Then we have quotable women.
No.
For the money.
Okay.
Some animal expressions.
All right.
Then nonfiction.
Okay.
And military celebs.
All right. Here we go.
So you're going to make the first selection.
Let's do quotable women for 800, please.
She said, chimpanzees have given me so much. The long hours spent with them have enriched my
And
life beyond
no,
measure."
what was her name?
Who's Jane Goodall?
Right.
Jane Goodall.
Quotable women 1,000.
Prime Minister who, in 1983, said, I am extraordinarily patient, provided I get my own way in the end.
So
Who's
much.
Thatcher?
Good for 1,000.
Quotable women 600.
This creator of Grey's Anatomy repeats the advice her father gave her. The only limit to your success is your own imagination. Caitlin.
Who's Shonda Rhimes?
Yes.
Quotable women 400.
At a climate change conference in 2018, she
Greta
said,
Thunberg.
The first thing I have learned is that you are never too small to make a difference. Caitlin.
Who's Greta Thunberg?
Yes.
Quotable women 200.
In a 2016 speech, she said, when someone is cruel, you don't stoop to their level. No, when they go low, we go high. Mike.
Who is Clinton?
I'm sorry, no.
Nancy Pelosi?
Who's Michelle Obama?
It is Michelle.
Oh,
Nonfiction
Was
for
it?
800, please.
Obama.
The Barn recounts the brutal murder of this 14-year-old African-American boy from Chicago in Mississippi to visit relatives.
Mississippi burning.
Caitlin.
Who's Emmett Till?
Yes.
Nonfiction 1,000.
Answer. Daily double.
Oh, books. Okay. Good play.
You're off to a fast start, Caitlin. What do you want to bet on this clue?
I've always wanted to make it a true daily double, Ken. Let's do it.
This is
Let's
the
do
time.
it.
Okay. You'll have 7,200 if you're right. Your clue in nonfiction is this. King of the Osage Hills and For the Betterment of the Bureau are chapters in this 2017 bestseller.
Don't know.
Caitlin?
No.
It's a shame. Great movie recently made of Killers of the Flower Moon.
Yeah.
All right, you're starting from scratch, but look, it's still early, close game.
Let's try military celebs 1,000.
A radar repairman in the Air Force in the 50s. He went off to the electric company, an Oscar win, and a ton of voiceovers.
Johnny Cash?
That's how Morgan Freeman got
Oh,
his
yeah,
start.
Morgan
Back to you,
Freeman.
Caitlin.
Military celebs 800.
After serving 4 years in the 25th Infantry, he got into music, then put in his 20 and still counting as a cop on NBC. Caitlin.
Who's Ice-T?
It is.
Military celebs 600.
Post-Marines, he enlisted at Juilliard before meeting girls and living in the house of Maurizio Gucci. Caitlin.
Who's Adam Driver?
You got it.
No.
Military celebs 400.
Leaping away from the 101st Airborne, this 60s legend had enough experience to land on his feet as a guitarist.
Jimi Hendrix.
Mike.
Who's Hendricks?
It is Jimi Hendrix, looking good.
City's time zone 200, please.
Puyallup, San Jose.
What?
What is
Western?
Pacific?
That's the
Pacific?
right time zone.
Time zone.
Paducah, Sheboygan.
Central?
What is Central?
It is.
Time zone 600.
South Hadley, Rehoboth Beach.
Eastern?
Caitlin.
What is Eastern?
Yes.
Time zone 800.
Fort Collins, Deadwood. Scott.
What is
Mountain?
Mountain?
It is mountain time, yes. With $1,200, you're in second place. Caitlin's made a nice comeback after the Daily Double miss, and we will come back right after these words. Don't go anywhere.
Oh, commercial break. Commercial break.
Wrap up
What's
the
the
year
laser
with
pointer?
historical savings and discounts that have never
Ryan
been done
Seacrest is
before.
gonna be
Only
on
at the
the-
Fuck Ryan
Virgin
Seacrest.
Destination Downtown.
I
fucking hate that guy.
Or regular, just $199 a
He's
month.
50 years
Or a
old.
new Ram 1500, only $249 a month.
He's the worst Wheel of Fortune host ever.
72 months, up to
He's the worst Wheel of Fortune host ever.
$199, Ram $249 per month.
Derek
During the
doesn't like
wrap-up
him.
Your sales event only at Jeff D'Ambrosio, because
What
we'll
is
beat
Derek?
any competitor's price, period.
He knows that
Where can you kick
Pat
off the
Sajak
year
is a
with
better
gig
host.
speed and gig savings? Only with Xfinity, get gig internet at home for $25 a month when you add Xfinity Mobile, which connects you to gig speed Wi-Fi on the road. Save more than $650 over AT&T and Verizon. Plus, hurry and get a free 5G phone. So save big and stay connected with gig speed internet and mobile. From home to hotspots, this new year is all about savings on gig speeds. Visit Xfinity.com/gig savings today. At Giant, our store brands are today's no-brainer way to save on every shelf. Because all of our Giant brands are as good on your plate as they are on your pocketbook. There are thousands of affordable Giant brand products all across the store. With everyday savings like these, you can always find a good deal. So you can save on your family's favorites. Down to the last meatball. Giant for today's table. Save this week on Giant brand salad blends or kits, 2 for $6.
The holidays are my favorite time of year. Time to look and feel our best. Get the quality dental care you need and pricing you can afford. Dentures starting at $4.99, crowns just $6.99, and implants just $750. In spite of the rising cost of dental care, you'll always save at Universal Dentistry. And for a limited time, get no interest financing and get the dental care you need today. Now that's something we can all celebrate. Insist on quality. Insist on affordability. Insist on Universal Dentistry.
Details make the holidays. During the Genesis Signature event, eligible owners can lease a G70 for $319 per month, exclusively at your Philadelphia area Genesis retailers.
Promotional consideration provided by University of Maryland Global Campus. Visit umgc.edu.
University of Maryland Global Campus is a school for real life, one that values the successes you've already achieved. Earn up to 90 undergraduate credits for relevant experience, and get the support you need from your first day to graduation day and beyond. What will your next success be?
Mike Ferguson is a chemistry professor from Edmond, Oklahoma. What was it like for you after your show aired? Did you hear
You know
from
what he looks
students?
like.
Did you hear from friends?
Who?
Well, students,
Cruz on,
family,
the-
friends.
Kind
and
of, but a lot
really
fatter.
Interesting
Yeah.
message on Facebook. It turns out that the daughter of my old 6th grade teacher, who's 92, saw me on the show and was absolutely thrilled for me. And I just want to say, Shirley Montag, Happy New Year.
Oh, that's nice. 92 years old.
92 and a half. She was born on leap day, actually.
She only had
20 some odd.
23 birthdays, right? Your math is better than mine, right? Caitlin Tarr is a ceramic artist from Denver. What are your memories of your gig? Do you have any regrets of your first appearance on the Alex Trebek stage?
There is a daily double that haunts me daily, appropriately.
That's why we call them that.
Oh, thank you. Brilliant. The clue was essentially the word for health in Spanish, which I know. I took 8 years of Spanish, but in the moment I could only think of it in French, and so I just blurted out a Spanish word because I figured that was more right than French. The answer, of course, was salud, the traditional toast. And so
Salud.
now every single one of my friends and family can't resist the opportunity to just like Salute.
We can't have drinks with anybody anymore. Oh, yes, salute. We get it. Thank you. Welcome back. Scott Chang is an ER doctor from San Francisco. And I'm told, Scott, that you kind of tried out for Jeopardy on a whim, right?
Yeah, so, I moved in with my then girlfriend, now wife, during the pandemic, and started watching Jeopardy again. And I was like, I think I can do that. Took the test, never expected to actually advance anywhere. And then 2 years later, I'm here on the stage.
Does it take the pressure off when you're kind of here just for funsies?
It was actually a little bit more stressful this time because, the first time, you're like, if I lose, I lose. But, I lost by $1. And so everybody's like, oh, you did really well. And so today, if I flame out, then they're going to be like, oh, man, you really should not have been called back.
No. We brought the best of the best back. We're happy to have all three of you. It's Scott who has control of the board right now. Take a look. What do you want to select, Scott?
Let's do military celebs for 200, please.
Seen here is this TV host, a field radio
Drew Carey.
operator in the 25th Marine Regiment from 1980 to 1986. His price would grow in showbiz. Caitlin.
Is Bob Barker?
No, I'm sorry. Scott.
Who's Drew Carey?
Young Drew Carey, yes.
Animal Expressions 200, please.
In a 2024 thriller by Kate Brody, a woman investigates her sister's murder and falls down this proverbial place. Which title?
Spider.
That's a rabbit hole.
You got it.
Animal Expressions 400.
Anything that diverts you from the real issue, particularly in a mystery, is this fishy term. Scott.
What's a red herring?
It is.
Expressions for 600, please.
A young shepherd in an Aesop fable tricked villagers by doing this. Now a term for any false.
Crying wolf.
Mike.
What is to cry wolf?
He cried wolf, right.
Animal Expressions 800, please.
Beware, you might get stung if you kick or stir up this, the domicile of a type of
Who's this?
wasp. Caitlin.
What's a hornet's nest?
You're right.
Animal Expressions 1000.
An old medical aphorism says, when you hear hoofbeats, think horses, not these. Caitlin.
What are zebras?
Good for 1,000.
Time Zone 1000.
Klamath Falls, North Las Vegas.
Mountain.
Mike.
Wait.
What is Pacific?
It is for 1,000.
Not for the money, 200, please.
You can help the elderly by driving, like Hope does for Miss Daisy. You can help adults learn to do this, like Miss Daisy does for Hope. Caitlin.
What is Reed?
Right.
Money 400.
A chair one of these may oversee a tennis match at all levels. The USTA gives awards for those who really do it for love. Scott.
It's an umpire.
Yes.
Not for the money, 600, please.
Folks at the potluck will appreciate your meatballs or queso dip, whether or not they're in this original brand of slow cooker.
Crock pot.
What's a crock pot?
You got it.
Money 800.
Especially since a purge of old white ladies, the Art Institute of Chicago has openings for volunteer educators, aka this word. Caitlin.
What's a docent?
Yes.
Money 1000.
In 1971, Cal State Northridge accounting professor Gary Iskowitz began VITA, a program still serving folks who need help preparing these. Mike.
What is a resume?
I'm sorry, that's not correct. Caitlin.
Or taxes?
Income tax, that's right.
Nonfiction 600.
In her memoir, Be Ready When the Luck Happens, she tells of turning the barefoot Contessa from one Hampton shop into an empire. Caitlin.
Design a garden.
You are correct.
400 nonfiction.
This longtime NCIS star co-wrote Ghosts of Honolulu, an untold story of Pearl Harbor.
Mark Harmon.
Who's Harmon?
It is. Mark Harmon's a writer. Here's the final clue in nonfiction. This is the Voice talks about the importance of this, also called the voice box, in
The
human
larynx?
evolution. Mike.
What is the larynx?
Yes, the larynx is right. Caitlin came storming back after the
That is pretty good.
It was a pretty big lead, but a lot can change in Double Jeopardy. We'll reset the board and come right back. Don't go anywhere.
I really wish they'd call me already.
Yeah. Maybe in the new year.
People with asthma breathe better in as little as 2
Maybe
weeks.
after this final thing.
Danny, this isn't a final.
What?
This is the second chance tournament for people that lost before.
Oh,
They're not winners, they're losers.
oh, I see.
It's proven to help prevent asthma attacks. Severe allergic reactions can occur. Get help right away for face, mouth, tongue, throat swelling, wheezing, or trouble breathing. Tell your doctor right away if signs of inflamed blood vessels, like rash, chest pain, worsening shortness of breath, tingling, or numbness in limbs. Tell your doctor if new or worsening joint aches and pain, or parasitic infection. Don't change your stop steroid, asthma, or other treatments without talking to your doctor. When you can get more out of your lungs, you can do more with less asthma. And isn't that better? Ask your doctor about Dupixent, the most prescribed biologic in asthma, and now approved as an add-on treatment for
adults with COPD and is not well controlled, and with a specific marker of inflammation. It's time to start the countdown to 2025. Live from Times Square, it's Clark's New Year's Rockin' Eve with Ryan Seacrest and co-host.
Must have been right. I think they're having a party. There's a car parked out in front of the house.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Lenny Kravitz, Renee Rapp, Teddy Swift,
You
TLC,
put your box in there, did you?
the countdown to 2025 is
Yeah, I think I did.
I was gonna feel recycling that.
Oh.
The holidays and Chevy Silverado
Yeah, it's New Year's.
and off-road adventure and towing with confidence and tech you can count on. And it all comes together in a Chevrolet. Or current qualified Chevy lessees can get this Silverado for around $359 a month. Or use Red Tag bonus cash to get $47.50 total cash allowance on this Silverado. 6ABC and Bigelow Tea have a clue for you. Bigelow Tea invites you to do this every time you drink a cup of their tea. Stay tuned for the correct response.
Listening to people that drink Bigelow tea is so important to my family because making that perfect cup, it's the reason we do what we do. Hi, guys. So what are you guys drinking? Constant comments. When I'm drinking Bigelow tea, it's just a moment for me. It's just me time. That's what a cup of tea is. A moment for you, someone you love.
Oh, it tastes really great.
Yes, there's always Bigelow tea. Wow, that's what my family hopes for. Cheers.
The correct response? What is Take a Moment Just for You? Watch Jeopardy! Nights at 7 on 6ABC.
New year, new bathroom. This week you can take 20% off hundreds of combinations of flooring, vanities, shower walls, and accessories like shower doors and seats. Shop West Shore Home's New Year flash sale at westshorebath.com and save.
Fine Wine and Good Spirits presents the Holiday Not To-Do List. Don't show up empty-handed. Treat your host to rare premium bottle from FWGS.com. Don't fret about last-minute holiday shopping. Good Spirits has the perfect gift for everyone on your list. And lastly, don't just get them a card or gift. Get them a card and a gift. It's the gift of choice, a gift card. Cheers to Good Spirits this holiday season.
Here's a quick look at the top stories trending on Action News and 6abc.com. Sponsored by your local Hyundai dealers. Get away this season and lease a
They found a man in a
or get
cave
0%
up in
APR plus zero payments.
Slayton.
I am.
41 years old.
Give it a try. Prevagen at stores everywhere without a prescription.
It's time for a fresh start.
Said they used to run
Give your
trains
pet a
or
fresh start.
something to New York.
Compare their
I
food
don't
to
know
Blue
or
Buffalo
something.
and save on Blue wherever you buy
Yeah.
pet food.
Nice in third place. Silver lining is he selects first in Double Jeopardy. Here are the categories. We have some naughty entertainment up first, followed by mythology, sink, sank, sunk, then modern abbreviations, science test, and from M to Y. Those will be the first and last letters, respectively, of each response. Mike, what'll it be?
We'll go with science test for 1200, please.
From our chemistry professor, Thomas Hunt Morgan discovered that genes are carried on these structures. Scott.
Or chromosomes.
You're right.
Science test 16, please.
Newton's second law, F equals ma, says that net force acting on a body is equal to its mass times its this, abbreviated A. Mike.
What is acceleration?
You're right.
Science test for 2000, please.
This debris-filled area with a meteorological name marks the limit of the sun's gravitational influence. That's the Oort cloud. Mike thought of it too late. Select again, sir.
Science test 800, please.
When a ray of light strikes a mirror, the angle of incidence equals the angle of this. Scott.
Deflection.
Right.
Mythology 16, please.
In Greek myth, the Furies, goddesses of vengeance, are the daughters of Uranus and this earth goddess. Caitlin.
Is Kara?
No, I'm sorry. Scott.
Who's Gaia?
That's right.
Mythology 2, please.
Answer. Daily double, Scott.
Mythology.
We've got a much closer game, and it's a chance for you to move into first place.
2000, please.
2000. You'll have a narrow lead if you're right in mythology. It's said of these twins of myth that one of their pops was Zeus and the other was Tyndareus.
Who are Athena and
I'm sorry, no, that's not it. Wrong set of twins. Castor and Pollux had different dads, half brothers, apparently. Still twins somehow. It's all confusing. Select again, Scott.
from M to Y for 16, please.
A refectory is what you call a dining room in a convent or this place. Caitlin.
What's monastery?
Yeah.
From M to Y 2000.
The study of the form and structure of living things. Mike.
What is morphology?
Correct for 2000.
Mythology 1200, please.
This first woman in Greek myth was actually a prank on man who should have asked, "What's in the box?" Mike.
Who is Pandora?
Right.
Mythology 800, please.
In an awkward turn of events, Jocasta's second husband, him, was her son. Caitlin.
Is Oedipus.
Right.
Mythology 400.
If you gazed into the face of this mortal Gorgon, you would be turned to stone.
No.
Who's Medusa?
Yeah.
M to Y 1200.
Despite its name, the winged existence of this insect might last only a few hours, not a month. Mike.
Is it a
Mayfly.
mayfly?
Right.
Science test 400.
The field of organic chemistry is the study of compounds that contain this element.
Carbon.
Caitlin.
What's carbon?
You beat the chemistry professor to carbon, yeah.
M to Y 800.
A Robert Burns poem says, "Oh, my love is like this that's sweetly played in tune."
Melody.
Caitlin.
What's a melody?
Yes.
M to Y 400.
This project was the USA's first manned space program.
Mercury.
You are correct.
Let's do abbreviations for 16, please.
Disrupting a computer site by overwhelming it with a flood of fake traffic is a DDoS, one of these attacks. Scott?
What is it? Distributed denial of services?
No, that's not it. Caitlin or Mike? I was with you right up to the end, Scott. It's a distributed denial of service, singular. Back to you.
Naughty for 1600, please.
In Jaws, this actor as Chief Brody gets a naughty lesson from Robert Shaw's Quint. Little brown eel comes out of the cave. Mike.
Fuck.
Who's Scheider?
Roy Schneider is right.
Yeah,
Sink
Scheider.
Sank Sunk for 1200, please.
Adios, San Jose. This type of Spanish ship sunk by the English. Its wreck under the Caribbean is said to hold $20 billion of treasure.
Galleon.
Caitlin.
It's a galleon?
Right.
Sink Sank 16.
Answer. Daily double.
True daily double.
Caitlin, one quick note before you wager. Our judges have ruled that distributed denial of services, plural, is an acceptable alternate, Scott. So you're getting $3,200 back. Caitlin, take a look at the new scores. Those are correct. What will you wager?
I'm just gonna do 1400.
Ah, you pussy.
Now that is sink, sank, sunk. Here's your clue. Vermont scuba divers, a hardy lot, can explore the Water Witch, a schooner at the bottom of this lake since 1866.
What
Champlain.
is Champlain?
Lake Champlain is right, yes. Another 1,400 for you.
Let's try Naughty Entertainment for 2000.
In this 2016 war film, Andrew Garfield uses a double loop knot to lower injured soldiers down a cliff.
Hacksaw Ridge.
That's in Hacksaw Ridge. Caitlin?
Naughty Entertainment for 12.
This duo behind the viral hit The Fox, What Does the Fox Say, made a song and a dance around doing a trucker's hitch knot. They're called Ilvis. It's been a minute. Back to you, Caitlin.
Naughty Entertainment for 8.
One sketch in this show has Fred Armisen and Carrie Brownstein going to Jeff Goldblum's wacky artisan knot store. Caitlin.
What's Portlandia?
Of course, yes.
Naughty Entertainment for 4.
Audrey Horne ties a cherry stem with her tongue to prove her dexterity at the One-Eyed Jack's brothel on this David Lynch TV show. Scott.
There's Twin Peaks.
Yes.
Abbreviations for 4, please.
WSG is short for this, like when you're inquiring as to how another's day is going. That's how you say, what's good? Like, what's up? Back to you, Scott.
Abbreviations 800, please.
MMA for short. It uses techniques
Mixed
from
martial
jiu-jitsu
arts.
and Muay Thai, to name a few. Caitlin.
What's Mixed Martial Arts?
Right.
Modern abbreviations for 12.
In February, you'll probably run into the abbreviation BHM, short for this observance.
Black History Month.
Scott.
What's Black History Month?
You're right.
Abbreviations 2000, please.
As in an Oscar-winning 2021 drama, CODA is short for These Offspring. Scott.
What are children or children of deaf adults?
You had 2,000.
Sink, Sank, Sunk 4.
Maybe with the decisive shot at B3, Japan sank the Petropavlovsk, this mighty type of vessel at Port Arthur in 1904. Mike.
What is a battleship?
Sunk their battleship, yes.
Sunk 2000, please.
Name of the BP oil rig that sank in 2010, and of the movie about it with Kurt Russell as rig supervisor Jimmy Harrell.
Deepwater Horizon.
Scott,
What's the Deepwater Horizon?
good for 2000.
And 800, please.
More than 100 luckless ladies perished in 1835 when the Neva, this type of transport, sank en route from Cork to Sydney. Mike.
What is a ferry?
Oh.
No, I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say,
Scott
too.
or Caitlin? Cork to Sydney would be a long ferry ride. These were prisoners. It was a convict ship. All right, Caitlin has a $3,000 lead heading into Final Jeopardy. But look at this, another close game. All three of you are very interested in the category, I'm sure. Today it will be theater etymology. Think about the theater, and we'll come back in a moment. We'll check this. From the Jeopardy control room, Happy New Year!
We all love a surprise, but not if it's flu or COVID. If you're 65 or older, vaccines are your best defense. Getting your flu and COVID vaccines cuts your risk of severe illness and hospitalization in half. This season, protect yourself, so your surprises are the good ones. Risk less, do more. Get this season's vaccine.
Big news from Mahomes. I'm switching to iPhone 16 Pro at T-Mobile. It's built for Apple Intelligence. That's like peanut butter on jelly on go. Get 4 iPhone 16 Pro on us. Plus 4 lines for $25. What a deal. Y'all giving it away too fast. T-Mobile, slow down.
Would you like a menu?
Celebrity Jeopardy is back.
Here's January 8th on ABC.
Toyotathon is on at Condicelli Toyota, and it's the best time to get your new Toyota. Bigger inventory, better deals, the only place to be.
When else can you lease a 2024 Tacoma starting at $196 a month, a new 2025 Camry Hybrid from $214 a month, or a 2025 RAV4 gas or hybrid with leases starting at $244 a month? We also have Grand Highlanders and Siennas here, plus tons of Tundras with 1.99% APR. For the best deal on your new Toyota, visit Condicelli Toyota during Toyotathon. Condicelli Toyota, a nice place to do business.
On BetMGM Casino, there are so many jackpots that you never know when one will go. So many jackpots. So many jackpots. BetMGM Casino. Jackpot.
You get 100% deposit match up to $1,000 plus $25 on the house. BetMGM Casino.
Theater etymology is today's Final Jeopardy category. Here's the clue. A centuries-old type of performance, this word includes Greek roots meaning imitator of all. 30 seconds. Good luck.
That guy was on. I saw him. First guy.
Machiavellian.
Mike Ferguson on the end had $8,200 and just almost finished writing down what? Looking like it was going to be soliloquy. It's not correct, Mike. Don't sweat the spelling. How much did you wager? He bet it all, leaving him with nothing. Scott Chang was in second place with 11,400. His response? The third chance competition. Well, we may see you there because I'm afraid that's incorrect, Scott. The bet was 5,001, leaving him with 6,399. Caitlin Tarr had the lead with 14,400. Does she have a correct response? She wrote down what are impressions. That's not correct. It's probably the closest. The roots here are pan and mimos, so pantomime is correct. Caitlin, what did you wager? $59.99 leaves you at $84.01, and today that makes you a second chance finalist. Congratulations, Caitlin.
Oh,
Second chance to you tomorrow. We'll see you in the morning.
The second chance final. I think I would have won that game because I bet $0.
Yeah.
I don't even like playing Wheel of Fortune.
What?
I don't even like playing Wheel of Fortune. It's too easy.
So you want to watch?
Well, I'll watch it. I'm just saying.
Qualified lessees can get this Equinox LT for around $299 a month. Or find your red tag and get 0% financing.
Healthier starts here with Get
Furnace
Covered New
isn't
Jersey.
running.
When life comes at you
The furnace
fast,
just started
quality health
running.
coverage is a
Oh,
must.
is it? That's
If
why
you
you
need
went
health
over there.
insurance, now is your time to enroll in coverage through Get Covered New Jersey. Quality, affordable health coverage with choices that fit your life and your budget. 9 in 10 get financial help, and many pay $10 a month or less. All plans provide free preventive care, coverage for prescriptions, emergency services, and more. Enroll by December 31st for January 1st coverage at getcovered.nj.gov.
Fine Wine and Good Spirits presents a holiday not to-do list. Let's begin, shall we? Don't take on holiday hosting alone. Turn to Fine Wine and Good Spirits for a great selection, seasonal cocktail recipes, and pairings. Don't just get your usual. Explore the Fine Wine and Good Spirits Chairman selection. And lastly, don't rock turtlenecks. They are a statement piece. Just like this cocktail you can make at fwgs.com. Cheers to good spirits this holiday season.
You know, I don't think
Action News
that there's
Monday
actually a
on
black
6
person that
ABC.
exists that acts like that.
Welcome to our New Year's Eve celebration
Like
at Times
Like that
Square.
guy.
There is no better place to celebrate New Year's Eve. But first, we have the last game of the year to play. So
Well, tonight.
let's get to it. It's time for...
I was just there.
Is he married?
Yeah, he's probably married to a guy named Brian. Brian and Brian.
He looks good tonight.
First, grab those devices. First toss-up is worth $1,000. The category is phrase. Vanna will start us off.
Future. Cheers.
Mike, here's to a bright future. Here, here.
That was close.
That's it. $1,000 for you.
I'm hungry.
Stormy from Bolingbrook, Illinois.
I don't think I'm
Tell me
watching
about
Wheel
your
of
teaching
Fortune.
career.
Huh?
So I am a high school
I don't
biology
think I'm
teacher.
watching
This is
Wheel
my
of
second
Fortune.
year doing that. Prior to that, I taught 19 years of middle school science. And it was about the time that I had 2 middle school boys at home that I just couldn't deal with the middle schoolers all day and middle school at night. Decided to make the jump to high school. Too much of a good thing. Oh, absolutely right. And
Yeah.
what's your goal for the year? My New Year's resolution is to live in the moment.
I can't watch Wheel of Fortune tonight.
Everybody is taking pictures and videos with their cell phones.
Family.